I'm going to die. There's
I
a
got
log on point.
guard, I got
Log on point.
guard.
I'm on bap, I'm on bap, I'm on bap. I got the bap, I got the bap, I got the bap.
Soldiers
Go.
behind us. Soldiers behind us. Soldiers behind us.
Go. Nice. Soldier.
Okay.
There he is.
I soldier
I'm
still
gonna
there.
turn this down just a little.
He's top.
Okay, so
I'm rotating high.
I'll talk about the stuff I see
I got him.
here. Yeah, you can
What's
play
the
up
window?
now.
What's
Get
the window?
reset up on high ground. Up with your team. Go in gas stations are.
Go.
Okay, you're playing
Go.
really aggressive here. You don't have grab. This is the only time you play aggressive. Right now you're just playing
I
main.
think they're coming high ground.
Not really doing.
They are.
Stop slamming. So you're feeding,
I
mech.
got hook, I
You
got
are
hook,
hard
fine.
feeding.
Okay.
You are hard feeding. Oh my god. What was that?
There was juice,
What
there's
was
juice.
that?
Top.
What the f-
Hog no hook.
Oh my god, Mac, stop going in. Your team can't help you there. Okay. Stop. Stop. I swear to god, you're gonna get you're gonna get yourself killed every single time by doing that.
Got her. That wasn't a good level.
Discorded.
Nice, Bob.
Oh, huge. So we win there.
Yep.
Actually, I think they did. They pushed a little further.
Okay, I have a lot. The first thing is, in this composition, okay, so just to understand ball a little better, why do you slam mech? What does your slam do?
It puts them. It's a CC. It keeps them from moving, so that way my DPS could just go pow.
What are your what's your Ashe supposed to do if you PD them in their spawn?
True.
They cannot shoot what you PD. They cannot dynamite what you PD. And your Tracer it has to walk into open space to follow up on what you right?
Yeah.
You need to think about what it's like an Ana, right? You wouldn't go back there with Monkey, right? Same idea with Ball. Think about it the same way. Think about your Ashe like you would think about Ana. And also, I want you to try and just, as best you can, bait CDs, like roll through, or even roll them into your team. Like what you can do, you can come behind them and roll them out further into open space around the corner,
Ball here too, or
right?
is it- I can, like,
No, you're not. But you want to think about like how you can roll them out into open space, and don't PD, and try and keep track of two CDs, which are the Kree stun and the Roadhog hook especially, because if they have those, when you PD, you're just gonna die. Like you cannot PD when they have hook and stuff like that. So the biggest thing for you is literally just to live and try and PD within your Ashes LOS. Goose, you did your best to stay with mech, but mech's engage windows were like, again, you want to hit like you would hit in like with a monkey, right? Where you would hit PD. So, you know, and I want to see a little more communication next time you run the ball comp, and you're not running it here, of course, but like between the ball and the Tracer. Like Tracer, I like if you're looking for pulse, say can you PD? Like so I can look, because PD pulse is like really powerful because they can't move, they can't do anything about it, right? And you can just overall be more like you can communicate with your ball can communicate with the Tracer, and that's really useful. I think the core did a pretty good job. There were no major issues there. With the Zarya, it needs some work, and I think it like I might I think I'm gonna DM you some specific stuff when I go back into it.
I have like 2 hours of sleep and I've been
Yeah.
up for a long time.
I can tell, but make sure you're getting set back up after fights. Like you can hold close if you have grav, but like otherwise you don't want to hold close like that. And bubble usage is something I can look at later. But here, play brawl. Play brawl.
Oh, brawl.
Alright,
Yes.
We good.
Nick, I got like 2 hours of sleep and I've been up since 4 a.m.
Oh, hello.
All right, Vit. I want to see the 2 hours of sleep diva. It better be god tier.
Oh, you
Wake
should see the
up.
2 hours of sleep Hanzo, it's crazy.
You've been seeing my 2 hours of sleep, Tracer. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Yo,
All right.
2, 1, fight tank.
Go Meg.
No. I haven't slept properly for
Oh.
Right
days.
side, right side, right side.
Yeah. Just stuffing myself.
Okay. They're running like a rush variant, like
They're on the
basically
side of
rush.
the-
A
They're on
Zarya
the
with it.
Hog.
You just outlived them. Oh, that's a massive
Okay,
stun.
we both wall, double wall. Reaper 1.
I'll hang on the right.
Andrew, you're muted. I don't know if I hear. Are you?
No, I'm here.
Oh no, okay.
Zarya's no personal. You need to call personal bubbles. Like you need to call these CDs. Like there's Zarya. Use both their bubbles. You can aggress right now. You need to take space.
Try.
We're gonna do.
Take space. Take space.
You're
Got
welcome.
one, I got
They
one.
had no walls and no bubbles.
I know. Just help me. Wait till you get through. Emo.
Matrix.
Run, freeze, and run.
One's Zarya, one's Zarya.
I
Sorry,
can't.
sorry, one, sorry, one.
Let them get their CDs back. You just stood there, kind of waited.
Run, freezing.
How
Run,
did-
frozen.
Andrew, what the fuck? How did that not shatter you? Okay, another massive.
I can
Stun.
beat, I can beat us.
Holy shit.
Almost there.
Nice B. Okay, that's actually great. That's actually great.
Goose was about to
I can't say anything bad about that. Okay, mech's going in.
Oh, I
Sorry, no
like
personal. You need to call that again. Decent charge, but your team needs to be able to follow up. Oh, your team isn't there. Care, live.
I'm back, I'm back, I'm back.
Okay. Play with your team now. Decent stuns are no personal. You need to call that.
What do we play first with?
window as well.
We have nothing.
What do we got?
Play for shatter. Play for shatter.
Play slow.
I got their fucking main heals. Main heals down.
Don't turn around. Don't look at the Zarya. Look at the Reinhardt mech. Do not turn around. That is not your job. You cannot turn around. Nice charge.
Got you.
They're all dead.
Okay.
They're all dead.
Yeah, that if they had shatter there, your entire team's dead. And their Reinhardt was 50 to shatter, but still, you turned around and let their entire team take space and almost take you by surprise.
Shatter, grab.
We play first, remember? Let's go.
Yeah, play first. Play first with
Yelling
Mail.
at me for playing slow. Let's go. We go first.
Just let them in a little bit, but then Mail. Like the second they go in.
They ulted first.
It's okay. Just Mail. Mail.
Bomb shatter, guys. Bomb shatter. Bomb
I
shatter.
bombed earlier.
They don't have a diva. They don't have a diva.
I couldn't do
Is
anything.
Zarya behind?
You don't want to play around a bomb shatter there. I don't think, because there's so much
Get out if you
cover that they can just walk behind a corner on this map. Like King's Row is a very open map,
Do we win this?
at least comparatively with its
No.
lanes,
No.
so you can pull it off a lot easier. But this map, not really. Trying to think. Here you play. You want to Mail really when they push in. They have no diva. There's nothing they can do about it. So just yeet it. Like honestly, the second they were pushing you,
Yeah, that's
Just
what
eat.
I've been playing all
that shit. Like, playing first is okay. You don't want to push past that. Like sometimes it's better to bait them in and then ult the second they
Okay,
do.
go. Get in.
Okay,
get
here,
in.
play first.
Bomb shatter, bomb shatter. I counter.
We don't have a bomb.
Ready?
I don't have a bomb.
We bombed earlier.
Blizzard them.
I blocked.
I got
Trade is
caught
better.
with the.
You need the Blizzard.
Shatter.
Zarya
Ryan's
on
one,
me.
Ryan.
You need the
Actual one.
Blizzard. They have nothing. You just win when you do
Zarya on
it.
me on the right.
Run
Oh,
frozen,
you
run
let
frozen,
them-
Run frozen. Focus run. Focus run. Focus run.
Zarya behind you. Zarya behind you.
We're able to take spades with it, but that's about it.
Dying.
Run.
Help me.
There's a maid behind.
The Lucio, that's one.
It-
Did not realize that was last fight.
I'm dead.
Okay. First off, don't hold Mail like that.
Yep.
What do they do against it? They're running Zarya. They don't even have a diva. It's not like you have to outplay them or anything. You just yeet the shit, right? I think it's not too smart to try. Like Shatter Bomb on that map is a little weird because the lanes are so like tight. It's not like King's Row where it's open and it's like they have to make a choice. They can kind of just walk around corners a lot of the time. So I don't think Shatter Bomb's very good. I think you just use Bomb for remech. But like you can definitely play for a Shatter. And I think you just yeet Mail first. Like if you just used Mail back when they were pushing you, like you just bait them in, like past the choke, right? Just enough to Mail them, and then they have no choice either to run into you or try and get out. You don't want to Mail them while they're out in that open area by their spawn, right? You want to wait until they're right at that choke or really just past it, like kite it back, and then speed back into them with a Blizzard. Especially, they don't have a diva. Again, like, you don't really have to worry about much. There's no risk to the play. So, yeah, that's... another thing... You guys need to work on making CD calls still. Especially against Zarya, you need to call her bubbles. Like, when you were sitting in that right room in the neutral in the first fight, right? Their Zarya used both their bubbles and their Mei used wall. You can walk for free. They can't do anything at that point. You just sat there, right? Like, understanding when they have used their resources and you can walk is massive. Because the second you realize, wait, they don't have a Mei wall and they don't have either Zarya bubble, but we have DM, we can go. and they're like, there's nothing they can do about it. So keep that in mind as well, and make sure you're calling CD.
Okay.
Okay, you guys know the strat on this map. You tend to do really good on this, so good.
Alright, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We go left. We go left. We go left.
Capture the objective.
Hey, it's good.
Free.
Alright, they're running monkey, Kree,
Mm-hmm.
Tracer.
They're going
Wait
high
for them to
ground.
come to us. Wait for
This
them
is
to come to
fine.
us.
Yeah. Just wait. Let them sit there. They can't do anything about it.
Their
Okay.
tracer is. Their tracer hack. Tracer hack.
Nobody can follow up on that.
We can't
You want to hack shit? That's jumping on them. Just don't even go after the tracer. There's nobody to help you.
Tracer on a point. Like Diva.
They dropped.
Don't go hunting.
Tracer right side. Tracer
One
right
tracer.
side.
Tracer hack.
Just play around your team here. Just wait for somebody to
Tracer
drop.
dead. I'm on one side. I'm on one side.
Deep.
Nice tracer hack.
Deep out
I'm
mid.
on
behind
one
him.
side.
Okay, nice. Diva dead. Just keep staying point.
Oh,
I
really?
have no piss.
Oh.
No piss.
KB Diva div right.
Just back around
Okay.
point.
We're split. Can we stack monkey? Stack monkey. Stack monkey.
Yeah, nice stack. See, like right now you're playing stacked and you're playing pretty slow, although you can push them. Like you just walk on their break. Honestly, speed on their break. They're down.
One
The
side
monkey,
jumping
monkey's in, monkey's in.
One
Monkey has no resources.
You gave them a lot of time to make an opportunity there. Like you're playing it way too slow. The second they drop like that, you want to run on them. Like you are just sitting behind there still. Like once they drop, their break can't go back up. Their break can't do anything. You run her over. Okay. They have rally now.
He's on me. I'm dead.
Oh.
My
Ow.
bad.
Tracer brings out the 3 pulp. Okay. Yeah, you really need to play aggressive off of that. You need to understand your win con. Andrew, make sure you're just
I knew.
sitting, like, sit around here,
I know.
right? It's the side to the point. Wait for somebody to drop, hack them, run on. After that, if somebody like a break drops, you don't even need to hack them. they don't have any way to get back up. They're not like Monkey who can jump back up. Like, you need to hack them to prevent them. Like, that break drops, she doesn't have rally, she's dead.
Same spot. Move.
Force
Rotate.
point. Force point. Force point.
Yep. Force point.
Okay.
Back. This way.
Don't waste fade for that. No, that's bad.
Okay, we need you
A
back.
good team will int on you right then and there.
Do not
No,
let the
they're
Kree on the
taking
value ground
shots.
get
We
any
have
value.
pressure.
You're gonna need to DM that and like be
Oh,
efficient
yeah.
with your
They
rotation.
have point.
Alright, I have EMP.
Okay,
here.
decent bubble.
Going
Monkey.
in.
Yeah. Where's our EMP?
Okay, monkey's in.
EMP in.
Mm. You're rushing EMP. Stop trying to define the pace of your team's ultimate. Bad.
I got booped out of. Okay.
Like, I get you're trying to ult early, but you can't
Okay, they rarely
define other people. Like, you can't try and tell them when to ult, because that often results in rushed ult. People aren't getting set up, that's their fault.
Okay. Because
And at the end of the day, like, I've had this as a main thing, like, okay, well, when are we gonna ult? When are we gonna ult? And I'll jump early and I'll die, and then
That's who we
ult,
count
like-
on, and it's quick.
I've experienced that personally.
over here.
So
There's no diva.
be very careful.
I'm 199 HP. Can I get line? Thank you.
So
Christian's
I
right
can
side,
go on there.
Diva's
I
on
can
the
go
right
on there. I can go on their high ground, people.
They
Alright,
drop.
Don't go on their high ground. Don't.
Monkey Diva drop.
Oh, you're gonna.
got them all
Oh,
off,
you're
I
gonna
got them
primal.
all
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Monkey's hack, he's low.
No, she's in her.
Diva Z-Mac, Diva Z-Mac.
Both next. Monkey.
Nice calls with the primal. But make it a little more clear. I want to boop
I can't
off
get
and
you.
then
Alright, we got
Don't
it.
say I can just-
Shit, Goose.
maybe I misheard it.
Creed's one.
That was a good.
Yes.
That blossom is.
Diva.
Okay, what's for high noon?
Okay, so here you can
High noon.
kind of just set up and don't let them rotate high here. Just the second they come through here, or they
Going
come
left,
through
they're going
here,
onto us, they're going on to us.
just pull in and just don't let them take any space. Just run them over. They have no support else. They just have a bomb. Like there's nothing they can do about it. You build a beat. Yeah.
Can you just rush
You're-
this on up? Rush
You
this
can
on up.
you can honestly just run on them. You can walk. You can walk now.
We can
Just
still do
walk
it.
on this
We
crate.
can still do it.
Take space. Take space. Stop sitting there.
We can.
Yes,
Just go. Play first. Play first. Play more first.
Holy shit! Where are we going? Monkey.
Tracer hack behind. Tracer hack behind.
Yeah, you guys think I want you to be stuck here? You play here like in the neutral when they're up here. The second they like that in that kind of a situation here, when you have the point, I want you to get set up so that you can stop them from even making the rotation. Like you play first. Do not give them that time. Do not give them that space. If you need to back out and let them have high ground because you use your resources and you just can't live,
I tried to
that's
run away. I
fine.
tried to run away.
You're going a little far here. Live.
EMP here.
They stack.
Just stall.
You have EMP.
Really tall.
Play
Dad.
to survive. We have Lucio.
Player life.
Nice hack on
Play
Kree.
for beat.
Good die.
I have EMP here. We can EMP this.
Beat. We're so
Wait.
Nice beat.
Okay. I'm gonna be there
Player
in a
life,
second.
coming in.
Player life.
You guys
Monkey's
ready?
back. I'm back. Tracer's behind.
Almost back.
Tracer's hack. Tracer's
Tracer's
gonna
one.
die here. EMP
Nice.
going in. EMP in. I got
Big
one.
EMP.
You guys finish this.
I'm on the
You
Ana.
rallied.
On one
Nobody can follow up on the Ana, but okay, yeah, you're done with
I got
Primal.
Ana.
That's fine.
I'm booping the
Okay.
monkey in.
I'm on break, I'm on break.
Nice,
Monkey
you
in,
stopped
monkey's
his
in,
jump.
Monkey is in.
Just leave him in. Leave him in. You're ripping him away from your
Monkey's
Reaper
back
now.
out.
That's my new
I'm blocked.
name.
Yeah, you just leave him in and go for the next target. Let your Reaper do the rest of the work.
I can call in a sec. Call the brig.
Okay.
Ready to call the brig.
Brick has no shield. That should be a call. Monkey has no bubble. That should be another call. And you should have called Monkey has no jump in our backline
The Matrix.
when you stunned him, because like that's an important CD call. Okay, you have to Kree.
I got him.
On a one.
Okay,
On an actual one.
That up.
where? Okay, you're on Ana.
On a one bridge.
Second,
No DM.
second.
DM no DM. Leave up high.
Tracer in the middle.
He was Z-Mac.
Pulse used.
Still on point.
Nice, we got her.
Oh, Winston.
Monkey.
Monkey's in. Get the monkey.
Monkey.
Stack our monkey.
Hey, yep, Monkey.
Stack our monkey, kill their monkey.
Lucio hack.
You
Lucio
You didn't need the Wraith there. Don't waste that, especially in contest.
Good shit.
Okay. It was alright. I think the first thing is you don't need to stay glued to the backup point there, especially when you take the point. I want you to play further up, and when they try to walk through either the left choke or the right choke, you know what I mean? Like up close, the first choke they have to walk through. The second they're just a step out of it, right? Run them over with like a Cole or something. Don't let them get set up high. Don't give them that space. If you need to back out and give them high and play the backup point, stabilize, that's fine. But do not give them that space for free. Still, work on calling CDs. I didn't hear Monkey Jump called that often. Andrew, remember your win cons sometimes, because like at the very beginning you hacked Tracer and it's like everybody's playing the backup point waiting for them to drop. Get set up, hack whoever drops. Again, like it seemed like you guys wanted to stay glued to the backup point. You play there so you don't take poke, but the second you see an opportunity, you run out on it. Like their brig had dropped and you just kept sitting back there playing really slow as rush. The second you see an opportunity like that, like their brig, you don't even need to hack her. She has no way of getting out the fact that she dropped. Like their Ana was still high, but still, you just run over their brig and you have a bigger
Do
advantage.
we play any sort of like ball comp, or we just play rush again?
I think it'd be good to get some practice on ball comp. So,
Okay.
sorry, ball.
Okay.
I want you guys to keep practicing
So
this.
how do I play this? Like, so wait till they get to hookah, then pile drive. So hopefully.
So I want you to try and think about how you would hit. Think about
How you would hit
kill
monkey,
boxes.
like,
Yeah, kill boxes. Same idea. You want to try and PD those, and as well, think about the enemy's CDs and try to roll through first, and then look for PDs later in fight, because you want to look for PDs that will allow your team to secure a kill, not for you just to do damage for the sake of damage, or sending them up in the air for a few seconds where your team. Yeah, I think Sombra Tracer's good. But yeah, just keep that in mind, because like if you can work together with your Tracer and your Sombra, if you hit a solid PD, so on, then you'll be fine. And I think Zarya is quite good on this point, so I don't think you'll have any issues with Zarya here.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So,
Ready?
You want me
can
on
I?
the Sombra, or do you want
Okay.
me on like a McCree or an Ash?
Huh? Sorry.
Do you want me on the Sombra, or do you want me on like a McCree or an Ash?
On this map, I think Sombra, honestly.
Okay.
So can I say like one thing and it'll see if I'm like wrong or if I'm thinking of like too much rank shit? Just tell me.
Oh.
So on when you had point and you had the goal and you're like arguing about whether or not to go in, they kind of like walked in front of you and then kited to the high ground. Just say fuck it, I'm calling and W onto them. Like if your team doesn't like really W onto it, you just don't run.
Kind
into
of
their
what I
team.
just
Yeah.
did.
Well, yeah, that you did the right thing, but it was a little too late, and your team was still half glued to the backup point. Like it was a really awkward interaction, but that's the correct thing. Like the second, do not give them that space. The second they take a step out of that choke, bam, hit them right there. So that way they have to make a decision to
Especially
back the
when
whole
they
way
did
out
that and
or
you
push it
said
into
that
you.
They didn't have rally.
We kind of.
If they want to try to take a brawl with you and they don't have rally, just kind of run it.
Yeah, they had no supportals. They were 50 to rally and 50 to nana.
We're ready. We're ready. I'm
Yep.
just trying to say like. get
Someone ready.
Five,
Thank
All right, good luck, guys.
2, 1.
Gonna need it.
Okay.
Capture the objective.
So here I'm really looking for some bubble usage. I want to look at this from Bit's point of view. Fine, you can.
They're running,
Mech,
the monkey
careful.
diva.
Okay.
Throwing
Do not
high.
need to PD. You just wasted PD.
Pre-discorded.
I want you
Can
to.
you water back up?
I got flash.
Diva's discorded.
Monkey back.
Not good. I'm
monkey
gonna
back.
extend.
Oh, you're just getting.
Come on.
That was really
I'm on
bad
monkey
for
right
me.
here.
I set up like nothing. That's my fault.
Okay. So what you can do with this comp, and I failed to explain this because Rain is still.
Full track man.
Nothing.
You can take an aggressive PD as long as Zarya bubbles you. You can build a shit ton of.
Okay, we'll set up Puka again.
You guys, yeah. If you guys.
So
like,
there's not much communication between our ball and our
We'll set
Zarya.
up Puka.
Yeah.
You try to knock him off when you can, man.
Yeah, I will.
Look for a roll through. Look to roll them off high or something.
I'm gonna try and force some pressure.
Forcing point is okay too.
Bruce is on us. Bruce is Diva as well.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Spinning to win.
Monkey hack, monkey hack,
Monkey's
monkey
one,
low,
monkey's
monkey
one,
low,
monkey's
monkey
one,
low.
Monkey.
Bruce is on me.
Live. Look for a PD on high. Decent attempt. Although again, there's no communication of when you want a PD, so your Zarya can't bubble you.
Pretty low.
I'm on monkey,
Walker,
monkey,
Walker,
hack.
monkey's on me,
Monkey,
monkey's
no
on me,
jump,
monkey's
monkey,
on
no
me.
jump, monkey, no jump. I'm on monkey, 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 monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey,
Diva's
monkey,
on me.
monkey,
Diva,
monkey,
Diva,
monkey,
Diva. Diva
I don't
discorded.
know sleep.
Diva, diva, diva.
Diva, no DM.
Yeah.
Monkey, no
Okay.
jump, monkey hack, monkey hack.
I think
monkey hack, monkey
Zarya
hack.
definitely. You're not used to playing it in this environment yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sleep.
Okay, decent. Bubble your ball. Yeah, you need to bubble your ball a little earlier. Nice right click.
Good shit.
For another right click on Anna. Nice.
Yeah,
Don't need.
I was
Back
there, I was
out.
there, I was
Charges
there,
50. Okay, here you need to think about how you want to use your grab, right? You can solo grab their monkey, and you can like try and catch him. Or you can go for their core, but you need to get set up for it. So you really need to plan this out.
They're coming in.
I think-
They're coming in. Oh wait, no.
They're main.
They're coming main. I can set up a pile drive. Or I can
Set up
I
a
can
pile
set up
drive, pile drive,
Three,
so
Pile drive
two,
grab.
one, go.
Monkey's on me.
Who are you PDing? Make sure you communicate that. Decent, but don't go after the tracer. You're not diva. You're not diva. Brawl. Your team was okay. Okay. You're not treating it like
Oh my god.
double bubble enough.
Freeze one.
Like it's almost like you forget what
Okay.
your entire goal is here because back here. So here I want to get off of this.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Your team decided to engage here. Your core's the whole way back here. You need to brawl with them. You have a Zarya.
Rally Diva Bomb. Did they use any of those?
Brawl with them more. You have a Zarya, okay? Brig, I want you to stay on your Zarya's ass. And Zarya, I want you to play more aggressively with your personal.
Diva Bomb. Primal.
Okay, we rally here. We walk and rally. Walk and rally.
Yeah, you play aggressive. Play like it's a brawl.
Discorded.
We're on high ground here.
And don't walk main. Don't walk main. Your Zarya will do nothing. Walk top like you're a brawl. Play like you're a brawl.
I can't get you, Brig.
Wood room.
Oh my god, Brig, you're just playing Ring Around the Rosie with me. Brig's in the he's in Mega.
I'm back. We down two now.
Monkey no jump.
Monkey's discorded.
Monkey hack, monkey hack, monkey hack.
I gotta try and last second touch. Oh, I thought I could go around and get a safe one. I couldn't.
Okay.
Stupid of me.
Yeah, there's a lot to work on with that comp. I think you guys need to treat it a little more like a brawl, and with Zarya, you need to stop peeling as much and play way more aggressive, and your backline needs to play more aggressive with because I find that like you will turn around and start walking towards your core. Your Sombra Tracer ball will be engaging way earlier, so your team ends up really split when you're supposed to be playing almost right. Especially with the Zarya, and you're playing for your Zarya in the mid fight. So, yeah, this I think that's definitely something. Guys, the ball comp. I have a VOD, so I have the VOD. Talk a little. I think Mech, you can look for more aggressive PDs as long as you communicate to your Zarya that you want the bubble. That's actually what you can PD early, okay? Because I know I did say you want to avoid PDing early. That's my ball, because I play with a D.Va most of the time, or a Sig. That's how you would normally play. But with a Zarya, you can build your Zarya charge by feeding with a PD and like bubble, right? So Bit, I want you to communicate to Mech when you have bubble, a lot like you would play a double bubble. And Mech, I want you to communicate more about who you're slamming and when you're slamming, so that your Zarya can bubble you, right? Because I feel like the big problem here is getting, like, it feels like our Ball, Tracer, Sombra isn't bad when it comes to synergy. And neither is our backline entirely. But these two separate entities, the core and like the dive portion, both want to do separate things sometimes. So core, I want you to keep in mind where your ball's engaging. And Mech, I want you to keep in mind like where your core is. And sometimes you can actually play just like when they're pushing your core, PD them or something, or displace them, right? That's what I want you guys to focus on here. Okay?
Okay. Alright, let's do this.
And make sure you're pushing high grounds just like you would on a double bubble, right? Make sure you're...
Breaking that means me.
Looks like they're running double shield again.
That's fine.
They're split. They've got Bap, Orisa, McCree on backside.
Dig no hand.
Just look for a boop off of high.
Can we rotate? Can we push higher?
You want to look for... You want to help your core rotate. This is a really...
I got him off. I got Sig off. I got Sig off high ground.
I got Soldier
Landing
down.
it.
I see. Your Sombra's just doing their own thing. Walk high. Walk high. Well, high's free now. Or you can just brawl.
I have
mate.
Discord right now. I have it. Coming
Peeking
back.
back a
I'm
little.
gonna
There you go.
try.
You're just
going
backing. You're backing. Just
Freeze on
rotate
me.
somewhere. Do something.
I'm down.
Push,
Okay, wow.
push back.
And then your dive's going in now. Like, you guys are
No
playing
policy,
like
Greg.
you're completely separate ends. All of you. Like,
Me and
all want to
Walker
do
were table,
something.
I think I should have called that. Watch window. High noon.
Your first goal, the first obstacle you have to conquer, right, is this high ground. You need to take it over. If that means booping the Sig off and you just take it, that's fine. If your plan is to boop them off and then kill them like that, that's a plan too, but you need to make that clear.
Ace just moved high ground.
Mac gets set up behind.
Your core is on high.
Set up back left here and look for a PD on tie.
Literally chasing me.
You're not communicating at all. That was a massive PD, but your Zarya could have gotten charge off of that. Again, you're not communicating with your Zarya.
Go look the brawl.
And then that bubble got no value.
Dropping.
Massive PD. Again, like right now you're rolling. Decent personal bubble, but you're gonna die.
Orisa hacked. Orisa's hacked.
Okay.
Okay, those are floods.
You need to play way.
Window bongos.
I think the Zarya is definitely like just bubble usage. Understanding when
Sweep
a very
the
new
pressure on
comp.
that high
It's a
ground
very-
cafe.
That's what I did.
Not a
last
problem with the
time.
character,
I
it's-
booped them down, but
It's really just a problem with CD usage.
I'll call it
You
this
just
time,
Actually
okay?
taking
Thank you.
full.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Alright, we're ready.
We'll rotate that high if we need it. Let's go.
Say hi.
I think you can even play D.Va here, honestly, against a double shield, like against double hit scan as well.
Freeze
Go
on
rough
me.
with-
Distracting.
Yeah. Yeah, they're running Zen Bap too. Like you eat everything they have.
I
Nice
saw
bubble.
you. I
See
went,
there,
I went.
you just ate a stun.
Flash.
Orisa's
You've
hacked
dropped
on
it?
point.
Drop. Start pushing point now. Start pushing.
I'm on Bap.
This is where you push. Oh, that was
Slow. Bap slow.
a little too late.
Bap.
Get on them.
Didn't really call mines. You didn't get much value out of them either.
Oh, okay, and then I do that. Good one.
Okay, I've got EMP here.
Or Sig. Sig or D.Va work here. I think Sig.
They're chasing
But they
me
have
back
two
here.
shields, you have one.
60 seconds.
Okay, we can. If they're chasing Goose, we can push in a bit.
Yeah, we
They
can push
went
it.
back. They went back.
Okay, we're pushing in Goose.
You guys are close to cracking this, right? You're close, but you're not there yet.
Okay.
Okay,
Tell me
give
when,
Nick
I'll
a
go in.
second.
can honestly
I'm
just
ready.
EMP.
Tell me
Okay,
when.
okay.
Just go through
Okay,
me.
go.
EMP 3, 2, 1.
I'm dead.
Nice.
Got him.
Good coordination.
Got him.
Massive fucking coordination. Holy shit.
Got him.
Wow. Okay, that was impressive.
6 low.
That was a waste of a grab. You killed 3. You didn't need that. You didn't need rally either, probably.
He's half.
He's so low.
gonna get him off. I'm gonna get him off.
Finally.
Okay.
Only took me 20 bullets.
So here you have no. You have both their
Free down
Sigil.
right.
Yeah, use bongo.
Need to keep that in mind.
Trance, window, high noon. those things.
Mac, I'm gonna work on just
Slow.
like pinching with you. I'm just gonna hack whatever you are going on and pinch with you.
That's good.
Okay.
Who sits on card?
I'm on BAP right now.
Hold on.
Don't reveal yourself until you're ball
Push high
PD.
ground
You
here,
can look for a
clear
hack.
that
Let's see
Yeah,
who's
okay.
Good, I didn't have
You just got flushed. You're playing a little too aggressive. Keep in mind your ball will displace the enemy team, which will allow you
Okay, you're
massive
not
bubble. See,
switching
when
cards
you
this
take
time.
advantage of your bubbles like that, you see,
Okay.
yeah, even then it was still a bit of a feed. But you want to look for boops here, right? You can get set up behind them. You can roll through from back here and then bubble that. Like your Zarya can peek this and bubble. Your ball is just rolling across bridge.
I'll be able to
PD them down here. You kill them all. Okay. Zarya's dead at this point. Back out.
That's a new one.
No reason to PD there. Just
That's discorded.
make.
Oh, there's one right side, there's one right side, there's one right side. So good.
Now they have basically all their ults to win that.
Need
Sombra's,
Zarya when you
again,
walk up there and brawl.
Stop
They're all low.
showing yourself when you don't need
Let's
to.
just
pull group. Let's just pull group.
Okay? Like, there are certain cases where you can poke, you can look, but there's nobody looking at the ball, there's no, like,
Okay, let's
fraction of the core. They're all gonna turn on you, or at least they can afford, like one or two of them can afford to turn on you. So yeah, okay, you're
I
feeding.
love this team.
Feeding. Stop going in. Stop, just stay around the corner. They have pull.
We wanna
move in.
This Sig's on low ground. Nice personal bubble. That was actually a second
Going
round.
on their back line.
High charge now. You can just play here, yeah. Okay, personal bubble. Pretty decent power drive, although they didn't call it again. And you mined without calling it. You got two. Nice mechs. Doing pretty good with your PDs. Playing better here. Okay. Now get set up. Get set up high. Get set up high. Tracer pushes cart. Or Sombra. Or Ball. Ball can do it too. Any
I
of
can
them
do it.
can.
I can do it. I also need the heals, so.
That's fine. Like, you can... You want to get set up.
Hold on, soldier on the left.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah, see, Soldier doesn't have high ground now. Oh,
Ready, guys?
oh, don't
3, 2, 1.
don't do that.
I've got their
Oh,
main
they weren't
weapons
ready to follow up. Your dive is actually like, you see, your coordination between your Tracer, your Sombra, and your Ball is pretty good. Just your core is a little
What the fuck?
wacky. Your Zen's on point.
Okay.
Nice, you just diffed him. Yeah, you're just better. Yeah.
Nice, good shit.
Yeah, here you can play closer with your area and just play
I can
around.
slam when they
Ball.
walk through here.
Watch for high noon, watch for window. Train.
Wait to slam them till they're outside. Probably boop them out
I need
further.
to flank left.
They're coming over this side. They're coming over my side.
Nice.
I'm up
Don't PD in there. You won't do anything.
Right.
Your team can't follow up on that.
Dead.
People.
They came out right side. You could have PD'd that. Decent mines. Again, didn't say anything about them.
Oh,
You
no
should call all your
way.
ultimates.
So close.
Alright.
Nice push.
It was way better with the Zarya and the ball coordination. Like, you were actually bubbling your ball. Did you notice the difference in your charge bit?
Yeah.
Switching sides.
Did you notice, like, that you just had way more? Either way, you managed to eat, like, 6 CDs. You managed to eat 3 CDs. You did a pretty good job, and it seems like, again, your ball Tracer Sombra is actually pretty damn good. Like, it's pretty coordinated, and Andrew, I say the one big thing for you, you can wait to uncloak until, like, your Tracer and your ball are keeping them distracted, or PDing them, or something like that. You can wait for a hack, especially against a double shield. It can be a bit rough, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, you can play Ashe here. Ashe here is good.
I'm just gonna scout when they come out, okay?
Yeah.
I just
Make-
I'm feeling a little bit frustrated because I feel like I'm getting almost no value.
Yeah, trust me, you are actually doing all right there. Although I think you're looking for extra value by peeking a lot of the time when your team isn't ready, and you're looking for moral charge, trying to just translocate out. Be a little more patient and allow your ball and your Tracer to create opportunity. Okay, you can switch from Sombra to Ashe though against double shield because that's just disadvantage.
Alright, we're getting
Okay.
ready.
So here, yep,
Oh,
work on PD bombs here, like with your Ashe. Okay.
Yeah.
And call your PDs, please.
Alright, yo, Monkey, Zarya,
Okay.
Ana, Brig, Tracer.
Hey, double bubble.
Oh, widow.
Oh.
Get out sniped. Get
Oh.
I'm just gonna wait till last second touch. I'll try and prevent the tick if I can.
Sorry,
Technically.
no personal. Monkey's discorded.
Are you done?
Nice.
But you're in a
Fun.
bubble.
Oh, your break didn't live.
I'm not on this. So just...
Died.
You done?
Tracer, no.
I don't know how I
There's a
feel
lot
about
of
holding up here as like Zarya. You can honestly hold low ground. You can kind of hold up here, but I'd say play like really. You play up here to get charge and then you drop. Honestly, that's the only reason you play up there. For the most part, you can actually play the corner.
Bubble.
Sorry, just no, break discorded. That's not break. They bubbled it. Nerds.
Objective
Go high. Let's go high.
stop the payload.
Up
That's fine, it's fine. I didn't want to go up.
here, you have a pulse. You can look.
No, it wasn't you. It was Nick.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
You want to try and PD them as they're trying to go low,
Watch out,
up
watch out.
high.
Monkey discorded. He's
Yep, good Discord, good Discord. For him, nice.
Tracer coming up.
Nice,
you
so
guys.
Zarya's feeding. Brawl with them now. Push them, brawl. You're a brawl. Go on them,
I'm on their cart. I'm on the cart.
Dropping.
Help me.
Oh.
Seriously, what the ever living fuck?
Good.
Honestly, just switch it. I just switched to Zarya.
Oh, what is one?
Switch to Sombra.
Unfortunate.
Their widow is just doing too much.
You can switch Diva against this too.
The Widow didn't hit a single fucking headshot.
Zarya's fine.
Do we save pulse for Grav? We can charge it here.
For nano primal pulse.
Never mind. You gotta use it.
You back up.
She's easy.
You know where
I can
I
look
am?
at her.
She's in, it's fine.
4
She's
minutes.
I'm kind of
Live until your Zarya's back. Don't go.
I'm distracting her.
Watch for nano primal.
Just push him.
Well done.
Alone. You can 1v1 this Widow here. Widow has no help.
I can say I'm on cart.
This is alright.
Send on Ana.
Okay.
I can't see
Decent attempt.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm a widow.
Hey, nice trance.
Playing jail.
I'm moving on them.
There's trees behind.
Up your Zarya.
Not the widow.
Nice.
Focusing one-
Brawling with the. See, you're in a brawl now. Nice. You didn't need that though.
I almost have mines. We win this though.
There's Brig and Mini. Brig's leaving.
Yeah.
It's discorded though.
Kill Bird.
Kill her. Nice.
Yeah, when you're in a brawl situation with them, you tend to win.
to.
Like, it's almost like when you start, you don't know that like when to brawl. You don't know how to initiate it.
Set up high. You guys.
Seems very like it's fine when they almost like start the brawl themselves.
When I see their backline, I'm gonna mind speedy
Oh
them.
shit! I should have got off sour water.
Monkey high.
I'm
Hey.
going their backline in 3,
He's
2,
discorded.
1.
You didn't even call you were gonna mine.
On his
Oh
low.
shit! I fell.
Monkey is on me.
Oh my god, you didn't call you were PDing either. You just said you're going on their backline. That can mean you're rolling through. That can mean you're PDing. Say PDing. Looking for PD.
Oh, I made no personal.
Big calls.
Sorry.
Just-
Got her.
You need to be very vocal. The more vocal you are, the better chance your team is gonna follow up on it.
Monkey.
Okay. Okay.
Can't see
What is
him
the point?
Decent. Like here you're brawling with them. This is fine.
Send Brig. Any help?
Okay.
There are like 5
Fine.
people that need help.
Take a look at the Tracer Sombra in general, how well they're working together.
His main discorded.
Okay, Sombra sets up translocator. Tracer's in.
Tracer discorded. There's Kree right side too.
How you're playing here is fine.
He's in.
Okay, Ball isn't really looking for anything.
No ally.
Tracer's blinking in.
EMP going in.
Say you're looking for a P. Yeah, you're just.
Big.
You're flailing around.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. Big hack on Monkey. Monkey has no jump. That could be called. He didn't call that PD.
No nade.
Tracer.
I can touch.
Okay.
Tracer's left side. Tracer's behind you, Brig.
Okay, your ball's next touch. Didn't call the PD.
Brig hacked.
Didn't call the bubble. You have no bubbles now and you're in open space, you're gonna die.
Brig low.
Nice, good target focus, good work from the Tracer Sombra again. You seem to be on the same page about a lot. Focus the Ana now.
Monkey has problem. Get monkey.
Monkey, yeah, good call about the primal. That was massive.
I'm not.
Dead.
Good hack.
Tracer,
Focus.
Tracer.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Stay on point.
Good
on
hack.
point.
Zarya
Oh my-
hack, Zarya
Hit
hack,
for
Zarya
grab,
Considering the
hit for grab, hit for
Zarya
grab.
is close to grab.
Play to charge Zarya and get grab.
Tracer dead. I'm dead too. I got stuck on a trash can.
Live, live.
It's just
Tracer balls back. You didn't call the PD.
Oh, they're coming back soon.
Please grab.
Dead.
60 seconds remaining.
Okay. Really good stall. Didn't call the PD. Again. You're silent. You're silent. It's bad.
I'm
Your
dead.
team, like, you cannot expect your team to work with you if you're not communicating who you're looking to,
Yeah.
when you're PD.
Done.
Just need to say the word. I'm looking for PD and PDing. Again, I didn't hear anything when that PD went through.
Alright, I'll look for PD.
Good call. Good call.
Tracer's right side.
I'm gonna have EMP and 3% here.
Okay.
Plus my grab.
Like, yeah, play corners here with your break. Push up, push this break. Make the call to push this. This Zarya has no personal. Push Zarya. Make the call, make the call. You see it, I know you do, you're looking at her.
He's behind, he's in front of your brig. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm on their supports. Their car's
There's
not
no
moving.
communication
They have a
about what
support
any
in
of it, like, bit there.
I'm kind of fighting with
You're
them.
looking to kill that Zarya. Call for your brig to help you. Call that this Zarya has no personal and you can just run over Zarya because she's feeding basically. Was in there. Okay. Okay. Here you have grab pulse.
Like he's on me,
Massive
behind.
grab. Wasn't really exactly called that well, but still the pulse gets off and it's massive. Okay.
Done.
Use hook. Didn't call hook.
Behind.
Tracer hack.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
hack. Good call.
Why they have to call him?
Dead.
Watch for Nano, watch for Rally.
I'm going high.
Maybe watch for Pulse.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna
They
try
have
and get
pulse.
it.
I've hacked her out of it twice.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna.
Okay, set up here. Okay, we're getting set up. This is great. This is great, right? From our dive.
Tracer rotating around left side or our
Priest
right.
is screwed.
How are we gonna use our leader?
I'm gonna go.
You just
3,
on first
2,
PD.
1.
Tracer raid.
Careful, they
He's
have
on point,
Hog
this
now.
Tracer on me, Tracer on me.
Decent call though,
They're
because he said 3,
separated.
2,
They're
1.
separated. They're separated. I'm pushing them forward. Go, go, go. I wanna make it look
Nice,
like
nice,
a-
nice.
What's
Good
the
call
key?
for the
Rally.
separation. Okay, the
Hog,
mines
hog.
were at best.
Slammed on him.
Hog hack,
Nice.
hog hack.
Hog hack,
You at
hog
least
hack,
called the
hog hack,
PD
hog
and
hack.
you're
Watch out,
you're
watch out,
PDing
he's
things that your team is following up on. You're brawling with them. This is how you really want to play the comp. Nice, you know.
Tracer hack. Tracer
You know,
hack,
stun.
tracer
That
hack.
needs to be called. Hog has no heal. That needs to be called.
Discorded. Hog's one,
You see
no
this
hog.
shit. You need to call
Hog's
it.
one, get the
I
hog.
got him.
Cree hack. Cree hack. Cree hack.
Rehacked. Good call.
I got him.
Nice. He
Lucio,
had high
Lucio,
noon too.
Lucio,
That's
Lucio half.
your hack priority is like god tier.
Waiting for
Actually
Drew, waiting
amazing.
for
Yo, yo, monkey boy, monkey boy, monkey boy. Yes.
Drew. EMPN.
Big hack. Big hack.
Got monkey. Tracer perma hack.
Nice.
Get the Lucio. Get the Lucio.
Focus tracer.
Tracer
was what was hacked.
Nuri.
Missing a read. Nice call again. Okay.
Victory.
Okay.
Nice.
So, from what I can tell, I think the largest issue with your ball comp is your communication. It's really messy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Your Tracer Sombra is like fucking clean, right? Like, there are moments where you're on the same shit and your ball is even with you, and it's like, it's super clean. And there were some fights there, especially the ones you won, where you start brawling with them with your Brig and your Zarya, and you're together, and you just absolutely obliterate them, right? So, I think, Andrew, by the way, your calls are, like, in your hack priority is, like, you should be in Discord tier. You should be on a top Discord tier team with that Sombra, at least. Like, holy shit. That... Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that hack on the monkey for Primal, you hacked that Kree near the end who had high noon. Like, it was pretty much perfect. I can't say much more. I mean, sure, you did uncloak early sometimes on attack, but, like, that defense was really... Mech, you're gonna love watching the VOD where I think every single time you PD without calling it, I get on your ass about it. And that's a lot. I think near third point, you were way more vocal about it. But still, I want to hear, I'm looking for PD, and I'm PDing, and then the name of the character, or just the general, like, set of characters, right? So PDing Core, PDing Anna, PDing like Kree, right? There was that super long contest you had where you got off like 4 pretty big PDs and you called none of them, right? So
Are you talking about on first point?
no,
offense?
second point defense, the contest,
Oh.
right? At near the very end. Like, I want you to be super vocal about who you're looking to PD, because the more vocal you are, the better your Somber Tracer can work with you, right?
I'm glad.
I think the core is the biggest, like,
Fuck you.
problem child, and I think going over some of the macro with it will be pretty good. I think the Brig Zen, like, you're kind of on the same page with the Zarya. It's a little confusing, I can tell. With a little bit of work, it's nothing that can't be fixed. I think it's a little split. When you guys actually get into a brawl situation with them, you win, honestly.
So do I brawl as well? Because when we play like the monkey Zarya,
You kinda have to.
like, the honor prayer,
Like,
I also
yeah.
I don't sit back.
No,
Do-
you can't. You push with your team. You play really aggressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll need to learn how to do that because I'm used to the Ana
Yeah.
just sit back and heal from far away.
In Vit, I almost want you to kind of treat it like it's Brawl, but you're the main tank, okay? A little
No
bit,
OC.
right? With Zarya. I want you to hold corners. I want you to do stuff like that. Like, I want you, with your Brig, you play with your Zen, kind of play it like that. What's up, Mech?
I'm gonna be real.
Sure.
Brain is not working right now.
That's fine.
I didn't sleep last night.
Do none of you sleep? I swear.
I
was
slept.
Morning.
I was
I
up
slept
super
and got
late.
woken up by a fire
I was,
alarm.
I was
Of
so
course
late.
you did. Oh my god. Okay.
So yeah, what you
Water
saw was what you saw and what you heard from comms is probably like, I'm gonna be real, it's probably like 30%.
Either way, I think.
My,
How do you guys feel about the Zarya ball in general? You guys feel
I
like,
like it.
yeah,
I like
Confusing.
ball.
It's not diva.
it's not diva. Yeah, honestly, Vit, I think the best way we can approach this, I think I might want to do a one-on-one with you just to go over your bubble usage, and like if you fix your bubble usage, and you get your Zarya like into a carry mode, a lot of the time, like you just roll.
Yesterday's VODs, not today's VODs.
I'll use both. I'll probably use yesterday's VODs for the most part, but still, I saw in yesterday's VODs it was the same idea. But yeah, it was not bad at all.
Wait, yesterday
so.
VODs.
Yesterday when we had Thor instead of you.
Wasn't it Sunday?
That was Sunday.
Wait, what day is it? Tuesday today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What the
Monday.
Days happen. I thought the same thing too, honestly, but